You're in the cheap seats, Josh Komnick, along with the furniture guy, Jake Johnston.
Good morning.
August the 13th, 2011. We're here at the Christian Village. The Christian Village is Lincoln's only faith-based retirement community and is the area's leader for senior living and healthcare services. The village provides quality, compassionate care in a loving Christian environment. They offer a wide array of living options for older adults, such as independent living, rehabilitation, skilled nursing, and memory care. The Christian Village, located at 1507 7th Street in Lincoln, a community of compassion. Jake, quite a bit going on now. We got football starting. Of course, the Railers getting into the first week of practice. Preseason football starting. I don't know if that's something you pay attention to. I watch about the first three plays, and then they take everybody out, and then I have to listen, and then I have to watch the guys that'll never make it.
Yeah, all I pay attention to is the who's getting cut on Monday. That's what I like to watch this time of year.
Baseball. You got, of course, the Brewers and the Cardinals have been battling it out here. It seems like they've been playing each other quite often.
I'm not going to lie. The Brewers are playing some phenomenal baseball. They look about like the best team in baseball right now.
Yeah, I think you're right. They've played pretty well, especially against your Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree. You know, it's something when you get. Not only are you getting the big hit with a home run or whatnot, but you're just getting those little dink and dunks, and you know you're doing anything you can to get a guy in. It seems like if they get a guy on first, and if there's less than 2 outs, he's going to score.
Yeah,
I mean less than 2 outs, not 1 out or not no outs. If there's 1 out, I'm almost counting that as a run. Which is, that's just crazy.
Which is not in favor. Which is not in favor for you.
Not good for my beloved Birds, but I'll be honest. I brought it up last week. I'm not going to discount that wild card scenario with the Braves not being able to stay together. But if they keep playing the Cubs and Dan Ugla hitting the ball like a man-child, it'll be a struggle.
The Braves are 70 and 49.
Yep.
You're 64 and 55.
Yeah.
You're a little way yet from the wild card.
I think we'd be right now. Technically, I think we're being second in the wild card.
Right. Correct. Yes, you'd be tied with San Francisco. San Francisco is 64 and 55 right now.
So then, we're right there.
Yeah, you are. Well, let's go through the scores real quick from last night. Washington 4, Philadelphia 2, Cincinnati 5, San Diego 3, Florida 2, and the Giants 1. The Braves beat my beloved Cubs 10-4, which Zambrano has said he's retiring now after that fine performance that he put on for last night. Milwaukee 7, Pittsburgh 2, St. Louis 6, Colorado 1, the Mets. Arizona played, and Houston and L.A. were too late for me.
He probably should have retired after him and who was that? Michael Barrett, when he got in a fight with him. That would have been a good time for him to retire right then.
Yeah, our once thought of possible Cy Young winner has walks off the field and goes to the dugout and leaves.
Just leaves.
Yeah,
it was a good time. There's a lot to do in Atlanta.
I think he had dinner plans.
I've been to Atlanta. Went there to watch some baseball a couple times, and there is a lot to do for a grown man. In Atlanta,
he did it too. Zambrano left the field and
he was
left the stadium. So in the American League, Detroit 5, Baltimore 4, Cleveland 3, Minnesota 2, Tampa Bay 5. The Yankees were 1, Los Angeles 5, Toronto 1, and the Royals beat the White Sox 5-1. Yeah, it was something different, something you don't see all the time, although you can never anticipate what Zambrano will do, especially after an outing like that of last night. But, yes, he walked off the field, and it says here in the paper, and Quaddy says he's talking about retiring.
Yeah, no. I can see him getting outright released. I can see him put him on waivers and Boston picking him up. If he could get to Boston off of waivers, I don't know if that could happen. But
yeah, I don't.
To be honest, could you see him actually trying to pull a stunt like this in a town like Boston or New York? His teammates would kill him.
Yeah,
I mean, he wouldn't make it out of the dugout because they'd be blasting him.
The problem is he's 6'5",
steps.
6'5", 260, and it's a big boy.
He is a big kid. Yeah. But man.
So just another episode in the Zambrano Cubs fiasco that we call a professional team. So moving on, I guess one good thing, the Cubs signed the great one's son this week.
The great one.
Wayne Gretzky.
I like the signing just so you can say.
Yeah, we
have signed the great ones.
So the Cubs, he was a 7th-round draft pick of the Chicago Cubs over the, just a little while ago when the draft happened. So I guess that's one good thing. You've got Wayne Gretzky's son on your team. So
actually, they've done a good job signing a lot of their draft picks this year, getting them in the fold. Major League Baseball as a whole this year, I don't know if maybe I don't know what it is for the market, but the average payout for these drafted players is much lower this year and a much higher percentage of them getting signed.
Right.
And I don't know why that is. I don't know. Maybe it's the signs of the economy. I don't know. But you would think most of these guys getting drafted have full-ride scholarships somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Oh,
and they're passing it up quick this year. So,
hey, I want to get to that trivia real quick. So we can get to it. The guy's going to answer. You're going to win four tickets to Knights Action Park plus 2 passes for the rest of the season out to the Lincoln Speedway. So give us a call, 737-3791, if you know the correct answer. And it's one somewhat of a recent guy. Dennis Rodman is going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, and I'm going to get to your thoughts on Dennis Rodman getting into the Hall of Fame for one here in just a minute, Furniture Guy. But what college did he attend? That's my trivia. What college did Dennis Rodman attend? He did go to a junior college, and then he went on to another school. I went to 4-year school.
Is it Dartmouth?
No. You're wrong. So you're not going to
I'm not going.
Knights.
That doesn't.
But if you call in 737-3791, I've got 4 tickets to Knights Action Park plus 2 passes for the rest of the season out to the Raceway. What 4-year school did Dennis Rodman attend? All I need is a school. So give us a call, 737-3791, real quick. While we're on Dennis Rodman, Chris Mullen going into the Hall of Fame also. In your eyes, Jake, Dennis Rodman, 7-time rebounding champ, 7 straight years in a row he was a rebounding champ. Now that's pretty impressive.
Well,
That's a record. 5-time NBA champion. Is he Hall of Fame in your eyes?
No. Phenomenal player. Lockdown defensive. Unbelievable rebounder. I mean, his anticipation to get the ball off the hoop, just not really seen since. But not going
to make it.
Well, and I come from the baseball state of mind where you got to be the best of the best to be in the Hall of Fame. Basketball's a little different than baseball. I know that, but it just seems like, I don't know. He didn't score at all.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Yeah, caller, go ahead. You've got an answer for the trivia?
Yeah, the Southeastern Oklahoma.
Southeastern Oklahoma State. I didn't think anybody would get it. You must have Googled it, caller.
No, that sounds like he knows it.
He did. Yeah, it was pretty quick, too. Southeastern Oklahoma State. He grew 6 inches in college. He was a 2nd-round pick, the 27th overall. Caller, call back here, and we'll get your name and number, and we'll have those prizes for you. And you can also pick up the passes for the Raceway at Curry's Wieners during business hours. So give us a call back, caller. We'll get those tickets and passes out to you.
He's still on the phone.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. So a little quicker than I thought.
That was a softball question.
Yeah, it was. But, just something that when you think of Dennis Rodman, I didn't even think he went to school, so things like that. So it's a trivia that I didn't think anybody would get right away.
Because of the way he dresses?
No.
Or all the rings he has on? What's that all about?
Well,
I'm not just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time in the tabloids, but he is going to the Hall of Fame. No matter what our decision is.
Chris Mullen too, huh?
Chris Mullen, yeah.
Nice. Now he is a dream teamer.
He's a dream teamer. Any of those guys that were on the dream team, besides Christian Leitner, should be in the Hall of Fame.
Correct. Yeah. Leitner was the college pick, I believe.
Right.
Over Shaquille O'Neal.
Hey, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back here in just a couple minutes. We've got some college football to talk about. We've got some pro football that has started. We're going to be back here at the Christian Village. You're listening to the Cheap Seats 96.3 FM and WLCN. Here. Saturday morning. Cheap Seats. We're at the Christian Village. Is Lincoln's only faith-based retirement community and is the area's leader for senior living and health care services. The Village provides quality, compassionate care in a loving Christian environment. They offer a wide array of living options for older adults, such as independent living, rehabilitation, skilled nursing, and memory care. The Christian Village, located at 1507 7th Street in Lincoln, a community of passion. And the trivia is done. First caller got it. That was what four-year institution did Dennis Rodman attend? That was Southeastern Oklahoma. So that's gone.
Not Dartmouth.
No, your guess was way off.
Not even close.
No. And, of course, he picked up the 4 tickets to Knights Action Park, and he also picked up 2 tickets to the race, compliments of Curry's Wieners, and you can pick those up at Curry's Wieners.
Nice.
So, Jake, college football getting ready to start?
I love Curry's Wieners.
You do? Nice. It is good. College football starting up.
Yeah.
Illinois not in the top 25. I'm a little burnt, but 5 teams, including, I keep forgetting, Nebraska is now a member of the Big 12. Have they renamed it?
No.
Just still the Big 10 with 12 teams.
We're the Big 10 that can't be held to 10.
Right. Well, we've got 5 teams in anyway. Wisconsin's number 10.
Yep.
Nebraska's number 11. Ohio State 16. Michigan State 17 and Penn State 25. And the top spot goes to Oklahoma. Oklahoma has a lot of their guys coming back. Of course, that quarterback, he'll be back. And I did just catch the other day where their main tackler, linebacker, broke his foot or something like that. It's going to be out 8 weeks. But if you know football and you know college football, Oklahoma has at least probably 4 more guys right behind them, just as good or better.
Linebacker, they'll be solid.
Yeah, Alabama number 2, Oregon 3, LSU 4, Florida State 5, Stanford 6, Boise State 7, Oklahoma State 8, Texas A&M 9, and 10 is Wisconsin. That's the top 10. Jake, what are you, a Notre Dame fan?
That would be a negative, my friend. No, I'm a Fighting Illini.
Fighting Illini?
Yeah.
Reading today in the paper, Fighting Illini, a lot of people know, but they have gotten a transfer over the summer from Clemson. He had graduated from Clemson and is wanted to, didn't do a lot at Clemson, had, for some other reason, had 1 year of eligibility left, so he comes to Champaign and is going to be there for 1 year on scholarship. It's a Brandon Clear is his name. 6'5", 210-pounder, so big boy at the wide receiver position. So it sounds like I was reading, this week leading up with the camps at Illinois. Of course it's over in Rantoul. What's going on with Illinois football? It sounds like they're deeper than they were. Of course, Mikael LaShure, Corey Leggett, and Martez Wilson all left early for the NBA. But
NFL.
Yeah, the NBA, nice. Yes, NFL. Although they're lockout, but yeah, the NFL. So we don't have those guys, but it sounds like we've been doing pretty well in the recruiting. So we've got some guys behind them.
Illinois, actually, I believe they have some very good talent coming in this year. What Zook does with them, that could be another story. But last year they had a nice year, man. A little bit better than what most expected, and to be honest, they should be able to build on that. Even though we lost our top running back, which I think was the biggest hit on the team. Sure, no doubt. And now I guess he's done for the season after he joins the NFL. But
right.
It looked like he was going to start off with a good strong team there too in Detroit.
Well, he did, and you're alluding to Mikael LaShure, who was the main guy last year for the Illini. He's out for the season. He got drafted in the second round by the Detroit Lions, but the other day in practice he tore his ACL, and it sounded like, from what I've read, that he was the projected backup at running back.
Yeah, they sound like he was their third down back, and he was going to get quite a bit of playing time.
Yeah.
And they've actually brought in 2 guys to replace him. So 2 guys to replace one, that shows you how well thought of he was.
Pretty good, yeah. So it looks like you're not going to be able to watch LaShure on TV this year anyway. Hopefully he has a good recovery and a very good running back. Of course, he was from Champaign, then went to Illinois, and now is in Detroit. But he's going to be hobbled up for a little while, as he's probably going to have to go into the knife for some surgery. And my Bears, our Bears,
the Bears,
keep passing on wide receivers, and I'm
And why
baffled.
wouldn't we? I mean, what would we need a wide receiver for? We have one of the best arms in the NFL.
Yeah.
And you can argue it all you want. It's a fact.
Trade our best tight end.
And we'll trade our best receiving tight end. But we still got Des Clark.
Yeah, he can get open. Bears pass on another one. Lee Evans was a wide receiver for the Bills, and
I believe they got a 6th-round pick for him.
Yeah, for whatever reason, didn't need him, and looks like Baltimore picks him up.
Why not?
Yeah, and the Bears have passed on several, but we got Roy Williams, and who's now moved into the number 1 slot as the
Johnny Knox,
Knox
possibly
has moved
wanting
to
to
2.
trade.
Huh?
Possibly wanting to trade.
Why?
Well, he's, I believe, what they call the X receiver, and he's not liking the fact that now Roy Williams is.
Great.
So
We're going to lose another guy that can catch.
they can actually catch.
Yeah.
Well,
Of course, they got Marion Barber also from the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
So, you look at Bears, a lot of fans around this area are a St. Louis fans. And
they play tonight, don't they? I
Bears
believe.
play tonight, yeah. Bears got a first preseason game against the Bills. So,
All right.
and the Rams. The Rams look like a tough. Of course, that conference is not very good, but they've got the new offensive coordinator in Josh McDaniels.
Yep.
So you've got a good quarterback and a good running back and some guys that can catch it. And their defense is what really carried them last year.
Yeah.
And it sounds like the Rams are going to be.
I'll be going down there to see them a couple times this year, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to go down there, tailgate a little bit.
And the Jake's Furnishing Suite.
In the Jake's Furnishings Mobile, park it there.
Oh, you don't have a suite inside.
No. It would be nice.
Yes, it would.
For just me.
That's what he needs. Right now, we've got baseball, of course, getting into the playoffs as you recline here at the Christian Village and the recliners. I just wanted, is this the best time of the year for you, sports-wise? You got baseball, football coming up.
You got football coming up. You got football.
The weather changing, no more heat.
Overlapping my beloved baseball.
Right.
It's a good time of year.
Yeah,
it's
it
the
is.
best. I'm
for
not
me.
going to say it's the best.
By far.
Actually, to be honest, my best time of the year is going to be college basketball wrapping down and spring training going on.
Really?
That is by far my favorite. I love the anticipation of the new coming season with the drama of the Final Four.
I got to say that right here in the next probably 3 weeks is my favorite time. NFL starting, baseball playoffs coming on. You get college football going. You get a little hint of college basketball, just talks and who's gonna be the best.
Basketball. Yeah, I'll throw that.
So I'm gonna have to say this is the most enjoyable time. Plus cooling down, the weather. Hopefully for right now at least.
There you go, sweatshirt weather, and maybe still be able to jump at the pool in the middle of the day.
That's right. Get out and watch the Railers. Hey, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We've got a special guest coming up. You're talking about swimming, a guy that likes to do this a lot.
Absolutely.
Stay tuned. You're in the cheap seats. Josh Komnick, the furniture guy, Jake Johnston, 96.3 FM and WLCN online.com.